snake.
It's the Star Wars Creature Cantina that you put together. Action figures each sold separately. You can make them move on revolving discs with the action lever. You can even make them fall.
Gotcha, Hammerhead. Got him. I told you not to follow me, Greedo. You owe us money, Han Solo. You're not going to collect this time. Wow, what a weird place.
Kenner's new Star Wars Creature Cantina. Action figures sold separately.
Oh, God, here it comes. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
There's a small number of people in our community that are just hateful, angry, resentful, straight up assholes. I like to refer to them as an army of hate nerds in our community.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information. Real fucking high on drugs.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to another Modern Comic Mayhem here on Saturday night. Beyond Wednesdays.
Yeah.
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 Talking.
What's up, guys?
So appreciate everybody that hung out with us during that session. Hopefully your session is continuing. That would be excellent. Just let it ride the whole show. That's what I would do. But if not, hopefully you enjoyed it. Shout out to my boy Lord Zero, who always makes the session worth having. So we got,
God damn it, Brad Selden's in the chat again, dude. Fuck, man.
Brad Selden.
I put his comments right under Hood now.
What's up, Brad? Just kidding, bro.
That's the best.
Brad has always told me he's loyal to the oil. I respect that. Yeah, we got Mark. Mark's going to try and jump on tonight at some point to get into Drama Alert. We all know what it is about. We have a delay on the blind bags, which sucks. But it is what it is, and we'll talk about it tonight on Drama Alert. And then FOC and just kind of hanging out. But actually what I want to do, I do want to talk about one thing first. So last Wednesday, we had a fucking crazy show. Shout out to Adam at Comic Boards Inc., who jumped on and dropped some of the Sveta LA Comic Con variants for pre-sale for everybody in the live chat. But we also dropped two other variants. We dropped over at bigclutch.com. We dropped the Marion Heretic #1 Suspina variant, which is still available if you guys want to go get it. Bigclutch.com. There still is a couple extras available for those of you that aren't going to be able to make it to New York Comic Con. Here's your chance to get one of these. But the real reason I'm bringing
they won't be
up,
at New York Comic Con, by the way.
Oh, they won't.
They're
be
only
at New York
available on the
Comic-Con?
site.
They're only available on the site. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I am stoned.
And then once they come in, you guys will have copies on your stuff too. But that's the only way to get them right now. It's on the site. So
well, there you go, you guys. That is the only way to get them is at bigclutch.com. And also this book, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 321. This is the Jamie Sullivan variant, which is still available as well. But I want to talk about this.
I'm so excited.
Oh, bro. Wait until you see this. This is crazy. So the reason I want to talk about this is while we were excited and talking about that book on Wednesday night, I didn't see my message from Nick Barucci saying, "Hey, look at this."
Whoa.
Whoa.
Dang.
The pencils for that cover by Frank Miller.
And he just gave it to you?
No.
Fucking Nick, you're the best, dude. Nick, everybody,
man.
round of applause to Nick
badass.
Barucci tonight, guys.
Yeah,
Nick,
thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
such a
Appreciate
good
it, bro.
dude. Just
Appreciate it.
Brian,
Oh.
here's a gift for the show. Like, such a nice guy.
Man, that's badass, dude. That's gonna
Dude.
fund the whole New York trip for you, Brian. That's
I know, dude,
badass.
and more.
Fuck
Just
yeah,
buy
dude.
Brian a house.
Shout
Look at
out
that.
Nick Barucci.
Nick
Look at
Barucci's the best. That's so killer, dude. Holy crap.
I
Look
mean,
at that,
because
man.
why else would you show that?
Yeah. Not just trying to flex on you or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, hey, he's like, I'm a homie. You're a homie. You do good. I'm gonna give you this thing. So
Could you imagine having a Frank Miller piece like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd sell it.
that's so cool.
I'd sell it. It would be gone. How much? do
You know what I
you
mean?
think-
Bro.
Bye-bye.
How much is that
thing
Batman
would be
book
so
going
much.
for?
That's a cover though, so you don't sell that.
Shout out to our boy Mike Hansen for creating a sick webpage, snikt.com, SNIKT, and it's the original art website where he's going to be talking about trending artwork and all that stuff. But I don't see a article yet. Does he have an article about the Batman piece? Because
Oh
isn't
my god. I think
423
it's going nuts.
yeah, up for auction right now? Where is it up for auction at? Heritage?
It's Heritage, yeah. It's at like 500,000 right now.
Oh my god, dude.
What Batman? What's up?
Batman
The-
423.
That's
Oh,
the
the
McFarlane.
McFarlane. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. 500,000 it's at?
Yeah, dude.
I think so.
It's gonna go so much higher, I think.
Oh, Derek says it's already over 600K.
Where is it?
Is it 600? Yeah, I looked at I saw it this morning. I think it was 500,000, so that's crazy.
Where is it?
How many more days are left? How many more days, Derek? Shout out Derek Neiman in the chat. What's going on, brother? And high voltage Mark.
Derek
There it
said
is.
like
Look at
20
this.
days.
Good.
Owner of the piece came by.
Is that the dude who owns
This
it?
is the
Yeah.
original.
This is the guy that owns it right here.
Is that Halprin? Is that Halprin?
No.
No.
What a beast.
Watch.
Buddy Todd McFarlane here. Want to show you a big historic piece here. My friend Keith, who's the owner of the piece, came by.
I would not
So
let you
this
see
is
my
the
face.
original artwork for
Check it
Batman
out.
423.
Check it
It's
out.
covered.
Nothing at all, dude. No way.
Yeah, that's mine. Nerd. Bet the last time Todd touched that was what, 25 years ago?
Look at that.
Yeah.
I would love-
Probably.
Look
Did
at
Todd
that.
ever say how much he let that go for originally?
Good
Did he ever
question.
mention it?
Yeah.
Safe to say it's
Probably a
authentic.
Probably a couple $100.
Bro, why did he sell that, dude? It's crazy.
I bet you, if I had to take a wild guess, I bet you it was like $500, $600.
Yeah, back in the day for sure. Oh, there's the
Yeah,
link.
because I've seen covers, really nice covers, sell for like way under 1,000, man.
I mean, back in the day, these guys were like
They were grinding.
my buddy once at WonderCon in like I think it was when it was in Oakland. He traded his T-shirt to Mark Silvestri for a X-Men page.
Wow.
That's badass. Wow.
Thank you, Derek. Appreciate you, brother.
Such a beautiful cover. You know, honestly, hold on. I picked up one. Hold on. Yeah.
Damn.
That's wild.
It's crazy how the
say?
back also has the little piece for his, unless he kept it, the little piece. for
His little McFarlane, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, that's gonna stay with me. That little
hell
piece,
yeah.
like get the little tiny frame for it to put on your shelf, so you know you
Totally,
had a
dude.
piece of it.
Totally, with a
That'd be a good
photocopy of the
flex.
check that you got for the
Yeah,
piece.
yeah. Scan that thing in there.
Yeah, where's it gonna end, you guys?
I saw someone. I think fucking Rad. He's like, I think it's gonna be 2.5 million. I'm like, I don't think it'll go. I can see it hitting 1 million. I just don't know if it's gonna do that much. I mean, how much did the Jock one go for?
200, was it something 240,000, something like that?
Mama.
So I would say this is like a 4 or 5x that for sure.
Yeah.
Picked a couple of more of them up.
Nice.
I say,
Yeah.
I love
Mama.
that spawn.
I think it breaks 1 million.
Yeah, I
Some
think
people
1
are saying
million's an easy
2.
one.
Yeah, some people are saying
Fucking
closer
make-
to 2.
It's a legendary cover, and it's McFarlane. Like, McFarlane is the fucking guy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
JC says 1.8. Oh.
Oh,
That's nuts.
think Dinesh will try and get it.
it's gonna sell for like what he bought one of those Mark McGuire baseballs for.
I could see somebody like what's his name that bought that Jordan Kobe or Jordan LeBron, or was it Jordan Kobe card?
Yeah.
I could see a group of investors buying this book.
I can't do.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like this is iconic, you know?
Yeah.
More so than I think most other covers and by most other artists. I can't think of one that really stands out this much for any single guy in that space, but yeah, this would be I would jump in on it if I had that money. Yeah, Brad says fractional ownership piece. Like, let's all chip in $1.
Here's some of the other stuff they have. They have interior page for 578 of Detective by McFarlane. Did you what else is in here? Is there anything crazy in here? I don't think so. That's pretty nuts though.
What did that Campbell sell for? The one where Mary Jane's sitting down, he's jumping out of the window. She's drinking coffee. They're in
I
the
don't
loft.
remember. I have no idea.
Oh, that one?
That's a good cover right there. Damn. 512,000. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. How much longer? 19 days. So it'll be at New York Comic Con, I imagine, hyping it. We'll see. I doubt it. Timothy Brandt says he's got 5 on it. Yeah. There you go. How about it? Magic the Gathering stuff is going crazy. I saw John, you showed did you pick up a box, right?
Yeah, I also have the bigger box, the white box. I forget what they call that.
Is that the collector's box?
Wait, did you get the bundle or the collector boosters?
The big collector box, I think. It's
The square one. So the square one is the bundle,
right?
The collector box is smaller.
Well,
but it's a higher.
Yeah, the one that I'm talking about is the one that's selling for like $600-700 now.
Oh, then you got the collector box. Yeah.
Yeah, I paid $450 for mine, so
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a sealed case sold for $5,000.
Jeez.
$20,000 for one of the foil soul stones.
Yeah, that soul stone. That one was. It's like that's the super crazy mega rare one, and then the one with him holding the gauntlets, the next rarest one, I think.
And that one's like at 1,200 to 2,000, right? What is that? Is that the other one?
No, this is the next thing that somebody, if they're into Pokemon, you better get one of these.
Oh, is that? Yeah.
This is Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
The newest one that just dropped. I don't open them, so
Look at that. 2 days ago, somebody dropped $20,000 on one of those.
So crazy.
There's the collector box, right?
Those stones get money, man.
And you can only get the stones out of the collector boxes, right? That version.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts. All sold out.
Yeah, those are retail, and that's just a single collector booster.
$50.
Let me grab my box.
There's a different version of the stone where it's Thanos holding the gauntlet up, and you see
That's
the
what we were
stones
just
being
talking
added
about.
one at a time.
Yeah, that's
right,
the
and,
one
and I
that's
think those
1200.
those were
1200
selling
to 2
for
grand.
like, yeah. But when they first dropped, they were getting like $2 grand for that card.
I'm watching the stream on the YouTube over here, and it shows like entering studio.
Sorry about that, guys. I
It's
don't know
all
what happened
good.
with my internet. My internet just went out. So, all right, we're back.
We're under attack.
You missed it, dude. Nick Brucci just came on and said that sketch is for you, dude. Like he just popped in the chat, but now you don't know because you weren't here.
All right,
Such
let me
a
see.
shame.
Let me see that box that you got.
So this is this is the collector box for the Spider-Man set.
That's cool. What are those run?
Like I'm
right now.
I'm gonna open this.
Oh, you're gonna open
Do it.
Oh,
get it, Clutch.
I'm gonna shoot. I need to shoot. MJ was telling me I need to shoot more content, so I'll do a YouTube video where I
You
open
do
it,
need to do a yes. I was just about to tell you that should
Yeah.
be a unboxing video. You got the perfect down facing camera angle.
I've been very behind schedule and stuff, dude. Oh shit! Hold on. All right,
Goodies.
This hot from LA Comic Con.
Oh,
the new Invincible cards, the daily drops.
Look at that.
I've got. Oh man, I don't have my glasses on. I picked up a grip. There's three. There's like a mystery box, and then there's like the daily drops. There's a lot of different stuff in here. Oh, here we go. Cinegraph mystery pack. Then there's daily. Okay, there's daily drops. Sorry guys, there's so much stuff. I just kind of got confused.
Derek says always remember to close LimeWire before the stream goes live. Yeah.
What day? Friday? Oh, Friday's the one I'm missing. Oh. We're all mixed up. I apologize. I picked up a bunch. So I want to do a show. Where open these guys? Should we open a couple of these?
Yeah, what are they?
So these are the keepsake. Let's see if I can do this here. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this.
Make it happen.
Yeah. Is it backwards or no?
No, it's backwards, but you're still good.
What are we going to start the bidding off
Just
at?
turn them upside down or flip your camera. Or...
Let me do this.
Open it. I vote to open it.
That better no.
No.
It's a word. Oh, I know what's happened. Hold on. Let me do this.
You just got to probably go into your camera settings and flip it 180.
Yeah, it's my Elgato camera hub thing is all jackered up, but
these are the new. Are these new ones?
Yes, these ones came out for this show this weekend.
Oh, sick, dude!
This might not work.
So these are the Invincible packs. Everybody's been talking about these lately. These things have been selling like crazy.
Dude, they're fun, man.
Right?
Now let me do this one here. Hold on.
Dude, they got like patches and relics and just a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. I hear cases are selling for a decent amount. Let me bring it up.
I picked up a box in San Diego.
Yeah, right. You also forgot a box of cards in San Diego.
I did.
Uh-huh.
What box?
The box that I brought for you that I put on your suitcase the night before you left, and I wrote Red Hood on it, and you put it on the counter. You didn't realize it was for you.
What box was it? A box of what?
box of shit I brought you, bro. I brought a bunch of cards for you, man. I'll send it.
Are
to
you fucking serious? Why didn't
Mhm.
you say anything, dude?
I did. You just didn't hear it, bro. Because you never listen, dude. All right, Invincible.
Dude, that's not true.
Invincible cards. What'd you say?
I bet that's not. That's not true.
I know. I'm giving.
I don't
shit,
know.
bro.
You can't just be throwing stuff on my. I was like, man, somebody's setting me up. There's, I knew he was a thief.
Dude, this
setting
thing
it up,
has,
man.
This storm we're having has just really threw a wrench in the whole setup. Going into the Matrix. Into the Matrix.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live. Live. So keepsake, that's what they're called. Where's oh, Clutch had to go and change things. Invincible keepsake. Look at the prices on some of these. Pretty crazy. Hobby boxes 65. Here's the thing that he was talking about. One hand numbered gold card numbered to 10 per pack. They're selling for $80. On secondary. Here you go, Hood. Oh. Is it kind of weird that they just cut any page? Like they don't even make it a...
Yeah.
Maybe they save the really cool ones for the autograph cards, I imagine. If that makes sense.
Yeah, or they. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, here we go.
All right, am I good? How am I looking?
That's perfect, brother.
Am I normal?
Yep. Oh, that's even better.
So, yeah.
Dude. Look at that. That's tits.
Yeah.
We're on eBay Live now.
What's up, guys?
So those
so at the show they've got 5 different things. This is the mystery. They have 2 mystery boxes. One's a hand numbered exclusive card. This is the gold per 10. And then they got the daily drops, which are the Battle Beast, Invincible, and then Invincible and Alan the Alien. So
those are selling for $100 a piece right now in the secondary market.
These ones right now?
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. Yeah.
We're gonna crack them open. Let's see what we
Hell
got.
yeah.
So this is the Battle Beast one. This is the Friday drop. And so
let's see. Ooh,
I saw Battle
that's
Beast right
sick, dude.
Yeah. And that's 189 out of 500. So this is the base, one of the base ones, I think. That's pretty cool. I like the shininess on there.
Yeah.
And then
Who's it signed by?
it's not signed by anybody.
Oh, okay. It's just a
They call them signagraphs, which is like
yeah.
it's
A
instead
fake
of calling it like an
signature.
autograph card.
Smart.
It's like a laser signagraph. So it's just like the fake one. So like not how Tops on those chrome ones, they call them like, oh, you got the Donald Duck autograph. And it's like,
what
that's
are you
not
doing?
Donald Duck.
Yeah, they're smart.
So you got Joe got the autograph card. We got a 250, the purple Invincible.
Hold that up a little bit higher if you can.
As I broke my camera.
There we go. That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah, that's sweet.
It's a nice product, man.
Oh, here I can do. Hold on. Let me do this.
Oh yeah.
There we go, baby. Is it am I choppy?
Yeah, but just on your just on that cam.
Just on that cam. Really
yeah,
weird.
Your corner cam's dope.
Is it? That's so weird. I don't know why that one's being all funky. It's all whatever. Whatever. Anyways, let's crack this thing open and we'll switch it over. But oh yeah, these are sweet, dude. I really like what Keepsake's been doing with these guys. So
how much
500 the Alan, the Alien, and
oh, that's cool. What are some of the other products that they've done other than Invincible? Is there anything else that
they got like they did a Bruce Lee comic set or card set, and then they've got a Jimi Hendrix and Rolling Stone set, which is really cool. So they do like a lot of celebrity type stuff. They got a couple cool ones they're working on coming up too.
You
this is
interviewed
an out of 50.
Did you have the guys on you did a eBay Live with them, right? Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. That's a cool one. So this is out of 50. A quad. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And then this one is a cool one too. These packs these are out of 10. So every card here is a gold out of 10. Yeah. And I'm not sure what's in these ones specifically. So
these ones are probably good. Where the big hits come from, I imagine.
Yeah, they got a really cool thing coming out for New York too. 10 out of 10 Kaiju. That's cool. Could be a way cooler character, but that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are fun. And then they also have a new box set of all the things too, which is cool. So yeah.
How many did they bring any of the regular product to the con? Or just
no,
those?
so the booster boxes. Oh. So the hobby boxes, these are now out of print. These are sold out.
That's what I was wanting to know. Yeah.
So yeah, so they said these are sold out now, and then they've got they've got a blaster box release coming out, which will be at like Target, Walmart, GameStop, and all that stuff. And then for the
hobby
this is their new box
secondary
market,
show. $70, $65. Oh, this is that. Yeah.
It's a set.
So this is the new one for the show, which is like a blue, and I think it's all numbered as well. So
That's a set or packs?
no, this is a set. So all the cards are in this.
That's
cool.
nice, man.
They did one too at San Diego. That was it was like the blood splattered one for San Diego. Which was really
yeah,
cool.
I think Stein picked one up.
Yeah, I got two of those here too, but
I think got one too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
yeah. So those hobby boxes, I don't think it's really been announced that they're sold out. But they when we were there, we asked if they had more, and they're like, no, we're completely out of that product. And then they're shifting all the stuff to the new blasters, and the blasters are going to have different parallels and stuff in there too now. So they've got I forgot they had a couple of funny names for the different foil effects and stuff, but they looked really sick. So
Yeah, that's dope, dude. I didn't expect them to be that as good as they are. I'll say that, and they're good.
and then at New York Comic Con, they're going to have a really fun thing. They're set up there at the show, but then they're also working at PSA. So
That's dope. That's really dope. Did you guys so speaking of cards, we never talked about these Bo Jackson cards. Did you see these?
Oh, dude.
Did you see these cards?
Yeah, I saw them unveil it at the National. I was watching it, and I think we said that one YouTuber made a trade with him. His Bo Jackson rookie for a box of these.
Wow.
And
No way.
Yeah, and there's a lot of baseball players tied to this Bo Jackson thing.
They went crazy on the secondary market, dude.
Mhm.
Did they really?
Yeah. The original ones went nuts, selling for
Yeah.
ridiculous amounts of money. So they announced this. This is kind of a cool commercial, dude. He's so into bow hunting, so he had to do something. He probably told him, I gotta be bow hunting in it. But this commercial is very cool because they do some like cool like call outs to the fan base that like just the community would understand. So here we go.
I've got something for you. Are you worried sports cards are being overproduced again? Not here. By now you've probably heard about Battle Arena, our small batch print runs and on-card autographs. Well, now it's time for our most premium box yet, to wrap up our Alpha era before we release the Griffey set in November. Introducing Alpha Blast. One guaranteed on-card autograph numbered to 5 or less. A pink hex blast, 1 of 1, or bubblegum blast in every box. 10 total packs.
Did you guys just catch that?
No.
Did
Couldn't hear it.
bubblegum covers just
We
jump?
can't hear it through here, but it's going through YouTube, but we can't hear it.
Oh, okay.
On the sides.
Okay, I'm gonna replay it then. Hold on 1
Oh,
second.
the AI step over.
Oh, bro, this is crazy. All right, here we go.
I've got something for you. Are you Word, sports cards are being overproduced again? Not here. By now you've probably heard about Battle Arena, our small batch print runs and on-card autographs. Well, now it's time for our most premium box yet, to wrap up our Alpha era before we release the Griffey set in November. Introducing Alpha Blast. One guaranteed on-card autograph numbered to 5 or less. A pink Hex Blast, 1 of 1, or Bubblegum Blast in every...
Bubblegum Blast.
That's funny.
I think Longshort's going to be a card collector now.
Yeah.
What is going on? This is
Dude,
crazy.
we're in the bizarro world, bro.
We are, bro. A step over card. Look at that.
That's I gotta get
10
that.
total packs, and all Blast Hero cards are SSPs to 16 copies or less. These are the
That
last
Marino
Alpha
looks
era
badass, dude.
autographs for
dude?
Barry, Marino.
This is crazy, bro. I can't believe these
Who's that?
sell.
Steve Young, dude?
I can't believe
Steve
these
Young,
sell.
that's
I got to be honest. If these came out when we were kids, we would laugh at these.
AI, Steve Young.
These are pretty terrible.
Hey, dude.
Look at this.
That looks like on the Saturday Night Live animation or whatever. The
Look at the
ambiguously,
magic.
More bubblegum, dude. Oh my god.
I'm interested to see how that Griffey set does, dude.
Magic, and all the rest, including me. Only 750 total boxes exist, and most will be ripped live for all to enjoy. But a special few will get one sealed for free. To enter the free Blast Edition raffle, just sign up for our mailing list below. If you win, you will have 48 hours to claim your box. Again, if you are selected, the box is 100% free. We will even cover shipping. Sign up now.
He said they're literally putting them in packs and box to rip them all live except for a few. Why even put them in packs and boxes then?
I mean, well, you gotta get the Ripper
Yeah.
feel, man.
Yeah. These things sold for some ridiculous amounts. Let me look at this up.
Did they really? That's
oh my
crazy.
god, you guys are gonna trip when you see this. Battle Arena. All right, look at this. A jumbo case sold for $7,000. A Bo Jackson pink,
Bro, what?
1 of 1 sold for $5,500. This one sold for $5,000. I mean, look at these,
Dude. All right, people are crazy. No joke.
Emilio Estevez, $3,800. Somebody paid for this Emilio Estevez card.
What is this, dude? This is okay. Like, this feels like a Leaf product, but with like terrible art.
It feels
Like,
like
let's just get a bunch of
product.
dudes that like sign like little stickers and we'll put it on a card. And
Dude, look at
whatever.
the pooch, dude. Look at the dog. Is it
What's he
catching
eating?
bullets?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or somebody just
I don't know
fixing to
what
blow
that
his head
is.
off, dude?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh my god. This is terrible.
Emilio!
This is like, it's like awesome and terrible at the same time. You know, like,
Yeah. It shows that the collecting game is
What the?
it's crazy, dude.
The art is horrible.
Oh my gosh. There's a King. Wait, that's a Bo Jackson
Barry Sanders.
arena gun. Is that Barry Sanders? Wow, look at that.
I'm gonna say something that I will regret at some point, but I kind of wish the art was AI instead of whatever the fuck this is.
It might be AI, dude. I bet you it's AI.
Dude, I don't know, man. I feel AI would be way better than this, man. Like, no offense to the person who actually drew these, if you drew these, like, but they definitely were like, let's outsource this to like someone on Fiverr, you know, like, as opposed to like when you look at like a Magic card or whatever, like these are real artists that they're paying, you know, $1,000 a pop to do these things and whatever. Like, this is like, who can draw this for $25?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like fan submitted art.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what would be worse if the autograph was shit. Luckily, some of these autographs look really nice, but if you combine it with the shitty autograph,
You know what is worse, Hood? That they never made this series. Sasha Calais was set to star in a Supergirl series that got canceled on
shame.
HBO Max.
Bro.
so sad.
Yeah.
I liked her as Supergirl.
She was great.
She's coming out in HBO Max movie, or is it Netflix with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck?
Yeah, she was the only good part about that Flash and the Michael Keaton.
Mama,
that and Michael
Mama,
Keaton. Yeah.
Oh, Michael Keaton. Yeah.
But
Mama.
I figured that bum hood out if you saw that.
Yeah,
This was something pretty cool that I saw last night on the Hot 10. Flops Comics, a new poster for all new Return of the Living Dead. Look at that. That's sick. This is a shirt. There's also a shirt that's going to be coming out. So be on the lookout for that.
Dude, Flops is going to be New York Comic Con.
Oh, yeah. He's going to destroy.
Oh, shit. We didn't even talk about the other. There's so many things to talk about.
We kind of got to talk about New York Comic Con a little bit, dude, because I
kind of want to.
There are a couple things for New York Comic Con. So for those of you guys that don't know, Wednesday night is going to be this upcoming Wednesday will be our last Wednesday night show before New York Comic Con starts. So we'll be on break again, just like San Diego was, for Wednesday through Saturday. But this upcoming Wednesday is going to be a special night. We've got multiple cool stuff happening like we do before cons, including that a pre-sale link will be dropped for people that can't make it to New York for the Sveta Shabina New York Comic Con.
Mama.
Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. So come hang out with us on Wednesday night. At some point during the show, we'll let you know when it is available to go buy, and you guys can go grab it. They sell out, and it was crazy because she's starting to reach that fever pitch that we saw with Mark last year, and we're still seeing with Mark. But that we've seen with artists that get really hot when they first pop out, and she's reached that. And we saw a lot of people bought her art at LA Comic Con, which was great. Shout out to Billy, Economics and Comics, who's in the chat. Much love, brother. And I think Clutch, you said that most of the art had sold from at least half of it, right? Had sold the original art.
Yeah. So here I'll go to the overhead. Let me switch to the overhead. But we got so got to see.
Oh my god!
Got to see Adam. Picked up a couple copies. So there's the mask set.
Beautiful.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. Foxy.
And there's
right?
the shawl
Roxy.
set.
Roxy. This is the Roxy variant.
Mama.
Yeah.
And then was lucky enough to went to go over to I was like I wanted to get a remark, and the story goes I texted Adam on Wednesday. I was like, hey dude, like would love to get to pick up one of the Exquisite Corpses remarks, and I told him which one I wanted, and I go up to go pick it up, and he's like, hey, so the guys basically bought you a remark. And I was like, what? And so this is not the one they bought me. You guys bought me this one, Corpses remark.
Yeah.
Which is the one that, that awesome little just fox mask killer kneeling down and stuff. But then also had you guys got the one with the back art too, which was so sick.
So for those of you guys that didn't see Wednesday night's episode, when this popped up, Clutch was like, oh, I got to have that. So
yeah.
Shout out to the guys. We kind of got together behind the scenes. Shout out to Leg. Shout out to Hood and John.
Yeah,
Nate,
thank you guys.
Yee, and everybody that jumped in, and we made it happen. And so
dope.
Yeah.
And then when I was there, since he was like, well, if you want to get both corpses, I actually held the other corpses one. And then he's like, well, if you want both, I was like, no, like I want someone else to be able to get one of them besides me. So I was like, I'll take this one. So the Vampirella one, which I thought was like, this pose is like so sick.
Oh, fuck,
and
bro.
like got the little gold touches of like the bangles and stuff. I was like, that's awesome. So
damn, that's good.
Yeah. So I was like, yep, this is what I got to get in my life. So
yeah, that's beautiful, dude. So there you go. Shout out to Sveta. Continue the great work. Adam, appreciate you immensely, brother. And shout out to all the fans that are embracing her work. I think it's very cool, and it makes. We were talking the other night, and we said that despite everything that's going on in the industry with that's been happening, and some of the little hiccups here and there, this hobby is super fun right now. It feels really fun right now, and this is part of it, I think. So. Shout out to all the great creators that are making that happen right now and making this hobby fun. But so this will be in New York as well. At the I got to make sure. I think it might be at the Happy Comics booth, but we'll make sure and let you know on Wednesday night. But New York is going to be crazy, you guys. If anybody's going in the chat, let us know if you're going to be in New York. I'd love to see how many people in the chat are going to be there. I plan on seeing as many as possible. We'll talk about a little bit more, but I'll still have hopefully some blind bags, to give away, which will be even more special at New York because of that this time around with what we're going to talk about when Mark joins us. But on top of that, Clutch, we've already talked about the Transformer stuff, and you've gotten some more sketch covers in recently that this is. So if you guys got in the Battle Beast blind bags, that Clutch loves to go get a ton of sketch covers.
We go a little ham.
Yeah, dude. So
I think Igor's going to be in New York.
Igor's
Is that
gonna
right,
be there.
Igor?
Yeah. I Hurt Your Fifis, Eggplant, Chucky, T. Jones. All right, look at this, you guys. Check this out.
So this one's Maria Wolf.
Oh my gosh.
So Maria was at SuperCon in Sioux Falls, I think last week or something like that. So did this Optimus Prime. She did this Soundwave. And then which is I love these are so great. I love she added the little pop of color and stuff. It's so cool. And then Doug Mankey did a Optimus Prime.
Wow.
And a Megatron.
Jeez.
Which
Dude,
is super sick. These two, Doug just, I don't know. I love these so much. There's something just so
I almost feel bad that these are going to be separated, Whoever gets one of these is going to want to find the other one. Oh, look how cool that looks, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah. I know, right?
That image, hold on. Let me do this just so everybody can see how cool this looks. Damn. That's spectacular. Very, very cool.
That's sweet.
You got the touch.
Yeah, damn, that's fucking beautiful.
You got the power.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I think I'm picking up another one from Jamie Sullivan tomorrow at LA Comic Con, and that's the last of the sketch covers for the whole thing. So we'll have 20. I don't know. I think there might be 26 sketch covers in these bags.
There's going to be a bunch of other variant drops that are happening. Shout out to Cover Price. I don't know if Cover Price has their New York Comic Con list up yet, but I know they're working on it. There is so many blind bags that are going to be there, which is good and bad because it gives a lot of people chances to do something amazing. It also gives people chances to kind of not do something amazing. But until they're opened up, they're all good at this point. So as of right now, I'm cool with it. Let's see how it plays out. We know some of them are going to be really good. I can tell you right now, we already know the Transformer stuff is going to be good. You've already put out product that has showed that. There is some stuff coming from Boom though, you guys, and Boom did their thing at San Diego, which was fantastic. They killed it. We talked about how we loved how Boom played their hand at San Diego along with Ignition Press. Those two publishers were on fire. So we'll have to see if they can continue, especially if Boom can continue, which I think they will. Shout out to Greg, who's
do you want to check in the group chat? I put something in there.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah,
of
you
Boom,
guys. Oh,
so
my
I think it's worth.
gosh.
I think we can talk about it
Okay.
now, even though
Yeah.
it's still not final, but I think it should be happening. So, shout out to Greg if he's out here in the
Wow.
in the chat. But so we're working with them and Monkey Mouth to do a "Something Is Killing the Children" cover.
Hold on.
So this is going to be.
Hold on. I got to
Wow.
take before I do. I got to take my. Let me fix this real quick so everybody can see it correctly. I got to change the the chroma key. Let's see. Let me do this. There we go.
See, it's all wonked out.
Yeah. Look at that, you guys.
It looks like a blacklight poster.
There you
Game
go.
over.
Yeah, this thing is cool. So Monkey Mouth, we've been working on this for a while. JC's been I teased JC about this a few times. But it's so sick. And so we'll have this as so Boom is doing a "Something Is Killing the Children" blind pack for New York like they did in San Diego, right? So it's instead of 3 books this year, it's 2 books. But they got so many cool things. Like, I don't know if they've announced it, but there's so many dope covers. And so I worked with Greg to do a companion. So we're going to we'll have, hopefully, if it all comes together, we're still, timing is a little crazy, but as long as we get the packs made, but we'll have these for New York Comic Con as our own 2-pack, where we're taking some of their books from their packs and mixing them in with these. So you'll have a chance to either get this in a trade dress or a virgin. And then you'll have one of the other blind bag books in there. And so we'll have the chance to get any of their blind bag books, there's some awesome ones. And so it should be a fun one. And these are going to be available I think there's going to be eBay Live sellers. So eBay Live folks will be able to have these at the show. So yeah, it should be pretty freaking cool.
Nice.
So again, this goes back to the community that we're building here at Beyond Wednesdays, you guys. Like, all of the people that are on the shows, all the people that are in the chat, all the people that I've become friends with along the way. We love to find ways to work with the creators that we love or that, are new, and we find, and we all kind of geek out over together. And Monkey Mouth was one of the guys that one of the artists that just blew me away, from the get-go. So this is going to be really cool. We'll be hopefully doing as much with Monkey Mouth in the future as we can. And I think that Monkey Mouth has a major future in comics and comic art and just art in general. Just really,
he's got so much cool stuff coming out. I mean, we saw the one that he, was on which one were we talking about this past week, which was
the Garbage Pail Kids book.
Yeah.
Like from Joe Simcoe. It was what was that book called, chat? I'm spacing on it, but yeah, he did the best cover of the whole thing in my opinion. So, and listen, I think there's something that my palette, and I don't know about you guys, but my palette is definitely like curated for color. I love color. I love the use of color. And a lot of the artists that I fall in love with use color in really cool ways. And what a great, this speaking of color, this is, and somebody said cover of the year candidate. I think this is definitely a bracket type book right here. So New York's going to be crazy. And this isn't even it, you guys. John's going to be there with a table that is going to have, some of the stuff that he's been showing us. Do you have any of those on hand, John? We got to show some. What's your location number for your booth?
3605.
3605. You guys are going to have to stop by. We'll all be hanging out there at times, just chilling with John. But he's got some stuff there that is crazy, grail type pickups.
Well, I'm gonna definitely have a display of Mark Spear's stuff from 1 through 7. Some will be for sale, which is the stuff like you could have got at LCS's but maybe missed it. And then I'll have a display in the backdrop of some of the really rarest books that he's ever made, just as conversation pieces, and hopefully meet some fans. And I mean, obviously, I thought I was going to have the blind bags, but there will be what do you call it? Displays of, you know, the Mark Spear stuff I was going to have at the booth for the blind bags. I'll still put them out because we'll still promote blind bags. It's only going to be a week after Comic-Con anyway. So, and then you know, you saw some of the books that I've been picking up. I've showed a lot of the people during your show in the past few weeks. Really, really cool stuff. So I try to buy stuff where you can get your keys affordable. You know, I'm not going to bring like a Hulk 181 9.0, but there'll be like a 6.0, you know, stuff like that where it'll be maybe in somebody's price point. So
That's awesome.
yeah. And again, if anybody comes to the booth and can show me that they're subscribed and follow Beyond Wednesdays, then I will give you 10% off anything you're buying. So
that's awesome. That's sick, dude. We appreciate that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of place that I love that we're building here. And a lot of people in the chat said they're going to be there, which is going to be cool. I'm looking forward to hanging out and seeing a lot of you guys. A lot of other creators are going to be there, which is sweet. I talked to Swag. Swag said he's going to be there, which is dope. And then, what was the booth number again, John?
3605.
3605. You
Yep.
guys.
And don't forget, also Jeff is dropping Cold Slither, New York City Comic-Con exclusive at my booth as well. So
Oh, hell yeah.
if anybody's obviously guys who follow Clutch know about the G.I. Joe exclusive that he did. So this is kind of cool. Like if you're into that really odd, you know, very unique G.I. Joe exclusives, I think Cold Sliver is gonna hit well at New York City Comic-Con. So yeah, so if you follow Comic Dunes or Dynamic Forces, or even myself, I'll probably put up a post tomorrow showing the cover of the book. It's really nice. I did put in my story. I put it up yesterday. I don't know if it's still up, so I'll run it again.
That's cool. Yeah, that's great.
Also, if you guys for LA Comic Con, if you guys are going to be there Sunday, remember stop by. Or if you're not going to be there at LA Comic Con, go check out Leg's Sunday sale on eBay Live. He's going to have Andrew Tarasov. This will be the first time you could get signed remarks from Andrew for the books on a live sale. Very first time. So look at these. Yeah. These will all be available tomorrow.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. Pretty dope.
Alabama just won. They beat Georgia. Big upset.
Really?
Mark will be in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He'll be happy.
All right. Before Mark gets here, I want to run through a couple FOC books out this week. Of course, I want to check out our boy of Taros and run through his 5 picks. To start us off, this book we're going to talk about in a second, but some really good cover books. Essentia number 30, a Jim Lee cover, which it's not that special to me. I don't think that's. I mean, Jim Lee's great, the art's good, but it's nothing that stands out like the J. Scott Campbell stood out. But there you go.
Yeah, I think they've got some sort of crazy like 1 in 1,000 that's like signed by John and Jim Lee and stuff or whatever. There's some crazy.
And John's on
this one.
He's on tour right now. System's touring. Death of the Silver Surfer number 5, first full appearance and cover of the new Silver Surfer, and Death of Norrin Rad. So, Exquisite Corpses number 6, Gamer Kid cover.
That's cool.
King Spawn number 50. This has a ton of great covers we'll talk about. A really good one by Mark Spears. This is the book we talked about the other week, or I think on Wednesday. I think we maybe have talked about this. Maybe it was last Saturday. The second print of Marvel DC, the Deadpool Batman with the logo character mashup. Stegman cover, which is excellent. Deadpool #1, you got an EM Gist cover. This is the first appearance of Fantastica, Magni, Kid Man-Thing, and Fearless. This is part of the Age of the Revelation stuff. And I will be reading this. I'm going to jump in and we'll talk more about this series. I'm going to check it out. As long as it's good, I'll continue to check it out. I'm a Tim Seeley fan, so I'll definitely give this one a chance. Undeadpool #1. Venom Black, White, and Blood #3. This cover is fantastic by Okazaki. Look at this. The moon behind him. Badass gargoyle dragon statue. Just beautiful. So there's that. Ninja Venom is that character. You got some Rivals stuff. Classified variants for Black Cat and Spider-Gwen. Shout out to our boy at Economics and Comics, Billy. He's got a great page to go get all your goodies. Yep. There are tons of books. Yeah, hell yeah. So the Invisible Man stuff is really good. That's out this week. We'll talk about some of those other variants as well.
I like the Lobos.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second too. There's Street Fighter Masters Guile. That's one shot that's coming out. It's kind of cool. Superman 31 is interesting. I haven't been reading a lot of DC lately, and I got to jump back in because they're bringing back all the dark side stuff, which I love, and I just got to get back into it. Thor, Toxic Avenger. There's the Undeadpool stuff. Invisible Man's got some really good covers we're going to talk about. Rick and Morty is getting ready to come to an end at Oni, so that'll be happening soon. Shout out to Ken on bass. He says, all the shows have been great, guys. Awesome book drops beyond Wednesdays. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, Sonic. That second appearance of that Lunar character, I believe was her name. And there is a couple covers. There's a Four Drain cover we'll talk about in a second. Nice Michael Cho for Space Ghost. All right, red shirts. Look at this cover.
Skull cover.
Right?
That's a cool cover.
I'd buy that cover. I'd buy that for
That cover's
$1.
great.
Yeah.
Or $5.
Or $5. Boba Fett, black, white, and red. Doesn't have as good as a cover as they had this week or the last one, but still looks cool. Very rare that we're. All right, here's got a ton of King Spawn covers. We'll cover that in a second. Marvel Zombies, a couple good Marvel Zombies variants. Massiveverse is going to have a card set, it looks like. Look at that. Mercy Sparks Daddy Issues #2. Shout out to Massive and Devil's Due. Josh Blaylock killing that. Money Shot has a couple interesting covers. New History of the DC Universe.
I love that cover.
Yeah,
So
I love
good.
this cover. Night of the Cadillacs Origins Blood World City #1. That cover's good too, right there. Godzilla. This Paratori cover's good. For Green Lantern. Is that Rocha Lynn? Yeah. Gunslinger #48. Harley's got some good covers we're going to talk about. I really love this one by Frank Cho. Orange Bee and Halo. And, all right. I think before we bring in our guest, I want to jump over real quick. This Death of Silver Surfer cover by Claudio Castellini is really good too. I want to show you guys these. All right. All new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #3 Perillo variant. That is fantastic.
Yeah, it's wicked.
Holy cow, is that good? So there you go. There's a couple of the 1 in 100 for this.
That's definitely a must-have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah, look at how
Is
the
it the 1 in
web-
100?
Yeah, this is the 1 in 100. There is a
That's
trade dress
tight.
version, but the Virgin looks way better. So this is one where I love how the webs are psychedelic colors, like all different colors.
Real quick, that Marvel Zombies exclusive, that's a regular drop or?
Yeah, this is just a regular non-ratio. It is a non-ratio. The ratio, here's the 1 in 25.
But can you imagine if they put that one as the 1 in 25
gonna-
or a 1 in
dude,
50?
That Perillo is going to be a Virgin
Yeah.
second print 1 in 25.
It has to be. Yeah.
Check this one out. Talavera 1 in 100 Cloak and Dagger.
Whoa.
Yeah, Talavera's killing.
I'm sorry. If your Joe's not here, someone's got to do it, right?
Yeah. All right. Speaking of Mark Spears, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Spears joins us. Mark, you have a massive book on FOC this week, dude.
I do.
You
What's
do.
What's on FOC this week?
King Spawn, number 50.
Oh, King Spawn. Oh, okay. I forget. Yeah, and then there's when's the Gunslinger Spawn is a few weeks after that, I think.
Yeah.
1 in 50. This is gonna be, you guys.
Yeah,
this is going to be a big. This is a big book. So Todd did a retailer call on I think Thursday, and he was talking all about the books and the sketches and all the things, and yeah, it was intense.
I wish I had more time. That's what I'll say when I'm doing a cover, because that one, I had actually did a cover for it, and they needed it. I want to say like in 2 days, so I did one.
Jeez.
Then months pass. Todd was able to. They were getting everything together, and Todd said, "Hey, I like it, but he's more superhero in Spawn in it, and King Spawn is more horror Spawn." And was wanting me to touch it up some. And I was like, hey, if you'll give me, 3 days, I'll get you all new better, more horror inspired. Because you can kind of fix up things by giving them bigger teeth or something, the other one. But this was more of the vibe he was wanting. So I did this one. But still, I would have loved like a week or two. I would have made it even better. But yeah, it turned out good. I like it. And I'm glad he put me, to be a part of this, because so when you do this, you're doing the King Spawn 1 in 50, the Gunslinger 1 in 50, and then I'm supposed to also do the Scorched 1 in 50.
That's awesome.
So he's keeping the same incentive artist on all of them.
That's
is what
cool,
he was doing.
bro.
So,
No, that's cool.
Kind of interested. So, yeah, I would love to have done one of the sketches. I know Todd's doing 50. So after that, he's picking up some other people. I reached out about it. I think they've already got the people to do them. But if he's doing that on Gunslinger and Scorched, I might try to do a sketch in one of those or something. But.
And by the way, you guys, all the covers are great for this. You got a Puppeteer Lee connecting cover. I mean, look at that. That is fantastic.
What's the other one it connects to?
He'll probably have connecting covers that he does.
Oh, it's the connect. Okay, so it's going to connect to the other.
Yeah,
okay, I thought you meant like he's coming out with 2 or 3 on this one. Okay,
yeah,
that's cool then. Yeah,
beautiful. There's Mark's. So Todd will have a 1 in 1,000 sketch variant that's going to be signed. It looks like.
Yeah, I'd love to get one of those, but man. And then you're not guaranteed the Todd one, right?
Yeah.
If you do
there's a
so I think it was kind of confusing because it's like there is a sketch, there's that cover signed by Todd, But then
that's
there's
the one
also
in 250, I think, right?
Is it the one in 250 or the one in
something like that?
This is the one in
that's the
250.
one in 250 there.
Yeah. Which one is
So
signed
what's
and which
the other
one's
one? Maybe
not
the other
signed?
one's the one in 1000 actually is supposed to be a sketch by him,
Yeah.
which he said it's very rare. He doesn't do sketches.
Yeah.
So maybe that's like the placeholder for it. You know, that's they're
It
saying
could be. Yeah. It was very confusing on the call. Because Todd was walking through all the different stuff and people asked questions, whatever. But like, yeah, he showed off some of the other sketches. Yeah. There's 50 that are sketched by him. And then there's sketch covers by like Brett Booth and a couple other dudes, which is really cool. And it's all like the timing for everything is like super tight. Like literally they're taking everything to New York Comic Con. So it's getting picked up by Lunar at New York Comic Con. So Lunar can then take it to, take it with them back so they can get shipped out on time. I was like, oh, this is all insane. So because the key, as he said, like the key was to make sure that everything was in the store's hands the same day. He didn't want there to be a delay between the two or whatever. So,
damn.
Well, I would love to get one of the Todd sketches again. He doesn't do sketches. He just like sketch covers and stuff like that or remarks. But you're not guaranteed one because it could be someone else. So I might wait to the aftermarket and try to get one. But man, those things they're going to have a huge premium on them, right? You had to buy 1,000 books just to get it. And the Todd ones will go for a lot more than the others. If that's what I'm thinking.
Kreider says high ratios are signed and come with a CGC certificate to get a yellow label. The sketches for the 1 in 1000 are separate from the 1 in 1000 not on the book. So there's 2 1 in 1000s.
Oh wow! So you get 2 things for getting 1,000. Dang, that's not bad, man.
There's the 1 in 1.
Yeah, I mean, he did a podcast talking about this a couple weeks ago, saying like, "Hey, man, if you get the 1,000, look what all you're going to get, because you get all the other incentives and stuff." So,
man. So there's that. There's also the Sickness number 8 has a really cool cover. This is a 1 in 6, which is weird, but they've always done weird things over at with the Sickness and Uncivilized. But I like this right here. It's a cool cover.
Yeah, that's really good.
We talked about the Venom. I think that there's a couple other things. There is a 1 in 15 for Sonic Natalie Fordrain that will probably sell. It looks like an interesting issue. Could be something weird. It looks sad, so who knows? Skinbreaker number 2 is coming out. This is the 1 in 50, which is really good. Finch. Tony Moore is doing another. I'm so glad to see Tony Moore doing covers over at Skybound.
Right.
I love it. 1 in 25 Di Felice. And then that's it, I believe. Yeah, that's it. So that'll be a bunch of good stuff over there. Speed Racer. Oh, there's Tales from the Road number 1. It's interesting. 1 in 10 Red Shirts cover is good. There is a Kyle Hotz 1 in 25 for Boba Fett. That's actually pretty good. I like it. I always like Kyle Hotz's work. He's good on these Black, White, and Blood or Black, White, and Red books. And let's see if there's anything else crazy that really stands out. Oh yeah, the Invincible. Okay. These covers look so amazing. This is Lee Weeks. Invisible Man, number 3. This is the 1 in 10 David Aja.
That's awesome.
This is the 1 in 25 Black and White of the Lee Weeks. Look at this 1 in 50 Chris Mooneyham. That's great. But this one right here by Michael Walsh. 1 in 75 is going to be a monster. Love it. He did a really good job of showing that look of the rain falling on him being invisible. Really good job. So there's that. And a lot of good stuff for Void Rivals, variant wise, number 24. And then the Lobos for X Avengers, another one of the Age of Revelation storylines. I like this cover a lot.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Great
this
looking
is
character.
it's such a cool cover.
Yeah. And there is a Virgin 1 in 50 for it. So if you guys just want the art. Beautiful stuff from Lobos. So that is FOC this week. Let's get into it.
I got you, McFarlane. I hope this makes your come drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the.
But let's get down to business.
All right. I was telling Mark backstage that he is now officially part of Comic Book Drama. We announced last night on House of Stein what Lunar had announced earlier that morning, that unfortunately the Monster and the Wolf blind bag for issue number 1 has been pushed back from a day of release of 10/8 to 10/15. And man, I know that really bummed you out, Mark, but I think that in the end we kind of got to look at this like, hey, there's some things that you can affect and some things you can't affect, and
yeah, it's I think we're making the best of it. We're pivoting, and hey, it's not like this is print media. It's not. I was telling somebody yesterday, I said it's not like a movie release where I can say, you know what, let's just go ahead and release it that day. It's, you're beholding to your distributor and your printer. And man, I felt like when that news came out, I was like the most hated man in comics for a couple of hours, man. I got messages from all kinds of people. What's going on? Why is this happening? And I think the biggest problem with it, because normally I don't think it's not that big of news, because I think these are evergreen. They'll sell all through the holiday season, through even to next year if they're out there. It was New York Comic Con. A lot of retailers wanted to take them to New York Comic Con.
Sure.
And, I totally get that. I understand it. But it's also, it's just the way that the comic business is, you can hope to have something for that con that's a couple days away from it, but you just have to, prepare, hope for the best, prepare for the worst kind of thing. So I hate that for people that we're planning on having them there. But I try to look at the bright side of all this, and I think it's actually a good thing. And here's why. There's a lot going on at New York Comic Con. And even though the blind bags have been a part of it, it would have still been in competition with other things, right? There's has Cover Price come out with how many variants or exclusives they're going to be at New York Comic Con? It'll be probably 300.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's going to be a lot. Well, when you're competing against all that, now we've got a whole week, removed from that. And people are always looking for the next thing, right? They're looking for their next high in the comic industry. Like, what's my next fix? And now they get to wait. And the next week, they get to enjoy a whole nother event. The midnight release, the actual release of the books. There'll be, I'm sure, countless streamers opening, the packs and stuff, and people getting to enjoy all that. So I look at it as, hey, it's a setback. And here's another thing, though. Wouldn't you rather have a better product than have it come out so, a couple days before Comic-Con and you go, oh, the sorting is not what we wanted, right? I want the assortment to be there. I want the mix. And so like Bryan had said, it was a sorting issue. And it was they had a problem with foils, which, I use the same printer as DC who does, Batman blind bags and stuff, and they have foils, but they were saying the foils were in the sorting process were sticking, so they were having a problem. They had to fix that. I don't know why that hadn't happened with the DC before, but they also said, and I get this a lot, I got it from my card manufacturer, I'm overwhelming the system because no one's ever had 90 variants in blind bags, right? So they're, it's a hard thing to do, or it's all new territory that we're doing here. But I think it'll work out. I'm glad that when I saw this video last week, I was so excited. I got to see what they're doing and got to see some of the covers in the background, and I'm like, okay, this is awesome. And then the news came out like a day later, 2 days later. So
yeah, I think it is a problem of the own success, right? Too, is the fact that you even talked about it early on, the fact that you guys had moved to a different printer who specifically could handle this type of stuff. And even then, at that same point, you guys you did so well on sales and stuff. Yeah, exactly. You kind of like caught them off guard. So it's like, I think it's completely understandable. And, having on my end been in this situation with printing massive stuff, dude, I'd rather it be right and late than wrong and early,
And again, we're talking about, 1 week later, and also about the Christmas ones. We want this worked out now because now they'll be able to do the Christmas ones even better, faster. So they're sitting there saying, now we'll know how to do the Christmas ones with the big mix. So it's going to be probably about 90 covers as well. So, and we're looking at, because I don't want to get retailers to have to do FOC on the Christmas bags before the Halloween's in their hands. I want them to see my product first. So we're looking at trying to push that back a week. We haven't yet. It's not verified. We're talking to Lunar. We're talking to Transcon to get the best date that we can there. We would love it to where the release date doesn't get pushed back, but just the FOC on the Christmas ones. So that's what we're working out. We'll know something next week. So we're going to make that experience good for retailers too, because we want to make it where you get these in hand, you can sell out your store or see how well they're moving for you, so you can base your next order on that. I don't want you to have to do it, the pun blindly with the blind bags. I want you to be able to go, hey man, I opened up some of these. I really like them. My customers are enjoying them. I'm going to order this many of the Christmas ones. So we will know that soon next week, and we'll have an official statement or so. But Lunar has wrote, I know there's a lot of fans who didn't even know this, right? Probably maybe watched last night. Some of them might tune in tonight and not even know about it. Lunar has wrote all the retail stores. So, and all any other distributors that we use. So they might contact you and let you know that. I'm not sure if you ordered them through your local comic store, if you order them online, so you'll get to know that information. But it is the official release now is the 15th. We will have the midnight release on the 14th at night, but it'll be released at midnight. And again, I think it's just going to make it a better product. I'd rather have this as bad news than something like, hey, they messed up some books and they couldn't include this or that or something like that. So
it's like, I'm sorry they sent all the golden tickets to Red Hood. That'd be a terrible situation.
Yeah. Well, I think we kind of keyed in on this and we talked about this, that I don't think there's anybody that wouldn't rather have it done correctly and make sure the randomization process is correct and wait a week rather than getting them a week early and getting screwed and getting all the same covers in your 10 bags or your 15 bags. That's always been your goal, Mark, and I've heard you say it multiple times. So we're waiting a couple extra days is not a big deal. Yep. I think here's another thing. The thing that does suck is the retailers that were planning on doing the midnight release, and we know of at least 5 of them. Some of those retailers might have planned, a band to come out or food catering or something, and hopefully they'll be able to, push that a week to the 15th, because we're still going to do the midnight release. It's just going to be on the 15th rather than the midnight of the 8th, which will be the Tuesday after New York Comic Con, right? I believe. So yes, so that will be. I'll be getting back from New York Comic Con on Monday, and along with a lot of people. So the next day, if retailers went out to New York Comic Con and maybe couldn't be at their store for the trip, now they can be at the store for the event. And
yeah,
a lot of us will be able to jump on the live show and have fun on the live show as well, rather than being out at New York Comic Con. So, but here's the other thing. Another thing, you guys, as of right now, we are planning to still have bags to give away at New York. So that'll be kind of like a goodwill event at this point, and it'll give some of you guys who are lucky enough to be at New York to get to check out the bags early, and by the time I'll be giving those away on Saturday and Sunday at New York, and then by the time everybody gets home on Tuesday and Wednesday, the regular bags will be available. So it'll be really cool. Looking forward to it. But that being said, I do want to say something that I saw that was kind of cool, Mark. There was the ICV2 article that came out.
Yep.
Yeah, for you, which was very, very cool. Shout out to ICV2. We sent them this interview, and they posted it. It's a really cool interview. If you guys want to go check it out, I'll put the link in the chat. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because you shared a cover that nobody has seen before yet.
Oh, did I? Yeah, I did this weeks ago. I can't even remember. Was it that one?
The glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Look at this, you guys.
Oh man, I love that nun from FarleyCon. It's one of my favorite covers.
This is one of the glow in the dark.
They're going to be inside the story. It's a whole group of them, and so yeah, they're pretty cool looking. I like.
So can I ask a really? And I wish Joe was here for this question though. So under the frock, are they skeleton-y or are they not skeleton? Because it looks like there might be not skeleton-y under the frock.
Yeah, you can see the hand. It's actually some fleshy, but it's decayed fleshy.
So fleshy bits. There. Gotcha. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, just wanted to check. I didn't want I needed to solve that from my brain.
Some boniness in some areas. We'll see. Mama.
Yeah, this is gonna be sweet. So, glow in the dark. That's a big thing. That hasn't really been talked about. We kind of maybe hinted it, but
I can't wait to see them. I will have. Let's see. I'll have my copies a couple of days before release, so I'll get to see how the glow in the dark. That's what I'm interested in. Taking one and running into the bathroom and shutting the door so it's completely dark in there.
Yeah.
I'm interested in how that's going to work because, as far as I know, it'll look like that, so you can display it great. But if the lights go out, I believe the Monster and the Wolf logo lights up, and then the bluish color on the nuns will light up. So
the fleshy bits,
on the fleshy bits. So I can't wait. We have a total, not counting the incentive, a total of 6 covers inside that have glow in the dark treatment. So I can't wait because I've never had one of my covers glow in the dark before. So that's going to be interesting.
Well, I could tell everybody right now that these glow in the dark covers are going to be the most wanted covers out of the whole thing. I'm just warning everybody, get ready for being on the hunt for the glow in the darks, because I think other than the 101s and which are the Wonka tickets, the glow in the dark is going to be one of the main things people are going to be searching for in these packs.
And only 500 made of the glow in the dark. And there's not another version of it. Like, you know how there's a foil version of certain covers. The glow in the darks don't have a variant. That's it. So that's the only way, you get that image. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. 500 out of 350,000. I think the odds are it's pretty high. 1 in 700 is your, to pull one of them.
That's awesome.
So yeah, they're going to be very sought after, I think.
Yeah, man. And this is probably my third or fourth favorite of all the glow in the dark covers. And you guys will know exactly which is my favorite when you see it if one gets pulled. So.
We may never see it though. That's the thing, Brian. What if 500 people don't open up those packs? What are we gonna do?
That could happen, dude. That could happen.
Oh, Hood keeps saying he's not opening his. So, and that'll be a really interesting thing. This is a test, right? Because I don't know what will happen. Will the majority of these be opened up? And I mean, will we find all those unholy grails? Will we find a lot of these, right? So that'll be really interesting to see the aftermarket and what people are selling and what would an unholy grail go for, right? On the aftermarket.
Well, listen, I'm going to say something right here. Having seen the unholy grails, there are some unholy grails that when they get known about, they will sell for a lot of money because there's only one of them. And there's a couple, they're all good, but there's a couple that I think, as a matter of fact, Mark, I heard you say that there was a couple that you might even try to buy if.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. I would want to own one, right? I really should have made it 13 plus 1 unholy grails and kept one for myself, right? I should say that's not going to go in the bags or anything. I'm going to keep this for myself. But no, I want I want the fans and stuff to have these, the collectors, and I'll buy if they get it on eBay. I might have to outbid you because I do want to. I don't really care which one, but some of them I'm with you. Some of them have a better place in my heart than others. And I would like to at least own one so I can have it in my collection saying, well, I own one of the grails.
Yeah.
But I want to do it right. And I want to buy it off of somebody and not,
make sure they have a chance to win it. Yep.
I want everybody to have a chance. So,
yeah.
I can't wait for that when those are out. And dude, there's a lot of covers, just regular covers that I want to make sure I have some, I want to get it with everybody else. I want the fun of that. So I bought me some packs. I'm with everybody else. I'm going to open them suckers up. Maybe on midnight release, I'm going to open up some while we're there and see what I got. So, man, it's so fun to do. I can't wait. And the garbage pail cover homages that I did that are in the blind bags. Someone was asking me the other day, why does Monster and the Wolf number 2 says number 3 on it? And I said, because 1 and 2 are in the blind bags. But that cover, I saw it the other day already selling on eBay. It's a 1 in 25 incentive. It's already selling for $100.
So for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, Monsters and the Wolf number 1 is Monsters and the Wolf is the prequel for the Mark Spears Monsters series. Monsters and the Wolf number 1 is the blind bag book. Monsters and the Wolf number 2 was solicited, and there is a variant for Monsters and Wolf number 2.
Yep.
How awesome is that, you guys?
So good.
And as you can see, it's numbered 3. Well, that's because like Mark said,
the other
number 1 and number 2 are in the blind bags. Hint, hint. So.
I can't remember if we're soliciting that as foil or matte. I can't remember. Or cardstock. I can't remember which one that is.
I hope it's cardstock.
I think it's cardstock.
Yeah.
I think it's cardstock.
It is cardstock.
But yeah, dude, that's already selling. So that made me go, hey, maybe people like these. If they do, when the blind bags come out, if that's some people's favorites, that's why I numbered them that way. I'll just keep going and do some more incentives like that or whatever. And we'll go 4 or 5 and maybe do some exclusives in the future and stuff like that for cons and stuff. Because that's fun and people seem to be enjoying it. So, keep that going. Oh, and on that note, we're looking at moving Monster and the Wolf number 2 back a little bit. because we've got you've got a release date of October 15th for the Monster of the Wolf 1. Then we're just the way everything worked out. November, there's really nothing really coming out, right? Because we had to push
so much
the
coming
Christmas
out
back. So December 10th right now is the release date of the Krampus bags. We're hoping that we can stick to that date. Maybe it gets pushed back. We don't know yet. But I didn't want Monster and the Wolf 2 to come out before that or whatever. So I told them that day, I said, let's look into, nothing's official yet, but we're looking into maybe moving that back to January. And then Monsters 9 would actually come out in February, right? Because that was another thing. I don't want number 9 coming out and 8 coming out the month before. I'm trying to, and also that gives me more time to work on 9. Because, I just want, Monster of the Wolf can come out one month, Monsters the next, but I don't want 2 in the same month, really, is what I'm trying to avoid. So,
Solo Wookie
no,
says,
it's not a sticker.
Is it actually a sticker, then a Blake cover underneath? Because I'll put that sticker on a cop window parked illegally and sign it. Bryan was here.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I wonder if they could do sticker covers in the future where you could pull it off the whole cover, right? That would be neat.
Yeah.
But no, that's, and I think someone had asked something else about one of, I can't remember what they said now, but it's those, John had held up a card. I had designed these little, I called them little monsters back when when I did the Halloween edition in 2022. So those are basically what I'm using now. And I was like, oh, that's cute. I did it. People liked it. Those cards actually were supposed to have been signed on the back. That's why there was so much white space. They never sent them to me to sign though. So
now you got to get them.
John, you have to bring that to me so I can sign it one day for you.
This is now a vintage drama alert.
Yes. Yes.
3 years ago, this would have been a drama alert that these cards were not signed by Mark Spears. What a travesty. How dare you?
No one ever called me out on it. It actually said on the Kickstarter, these would be signed or whatever, and they weren't. So,
well, speaking of Kickstarter, can you update us on the Kickstarters, the Monster and the Wolf Kickstarter and the Halloween card Kickstarter?
For the cards, I wrote the printer this week and said, hey, do I have an ETA? Just because, I want to make sure I have my people working that day when we get them, so we can, process them. And the cards will be so easy to ship, right? It's like they're already, I don't know if I have some cards around here. No, they moved them off. They're already shrink wrapped and ready to go, right? So you just throw them in a bigger box, put some peanuts or paper in there, and then you're ready. So we'll be able to ship those the very first day we get them. He told me, so I asked him ETA, and he said, contact me next week. We're still printing the boxes right now to put them in. So I'm hoping the wrapping's already done, right? And then that's just put them in the boxes and then shrink wrapping it. So hopefully, I would doubt it would be next week that they'll ship out, probably the week after that. And I'm talking about shipping out to me. That's that one. So within a week or two. And then the comics, there was a problem when they were doing, because I had come on before and talked about it, where they had messed up half of my print run was just messed up with them entering it into the computer. I don't know, it was something with the way I labeled all my, it was like issue number 1, A cover, 2 cover, 3 cover. So it was, you use A, B, and C and all that to show all the variants. Well, my the one that was 1I, everything from then down got messed up because it was lowercase. It was a big deal. Anyways, they were fixing that. They figured out what happened. They're going to fix them. They're going to ship them to me. But something happened. Someone got sick over there, and they thought the job was being done, and it was not. So they came back in last week and said, we're going to, get this done as quick as possible. So I'm hoping next week at some point they start shipping out toward me. So with, and then the delay of the blind bags too, so that kind of works with that. But once I get them in, we're going to process them as quick as possible because we got to bag and board them, check for damages really quick. It's only about 2,000 books, so that's not too bad. And once those are done, we're going to start shipping that. We have everything else. The binders are coming in for the card series. The 3D glasses are already here. I already have those. That's for the comics. So we have everything at the t-shirts, everything. We're just ready for the comics and the cards. So I think with my team and everything, though, we'll have it. When we start getting something, we'll start having, ship it out daily. I don't know how many we'll be able to do in a day, but we're pretty good at it. I think we was able to process, but that's a little simpler. But we processed 300 orders or so on the website a couple weeks ago or a month ago when we was going to test to see how quick we could do something. So if we did that pretty quick, I think these will go quicker. And if you have a question, this was the biggest question I get about the Kickstarter. Some people have changed their address. And on that, if you can't change it again or whatever, before anything gets shipped out, we're going to check that person's messages sent to me. So we can double check, like if there was something else that happened, like if somebody said, hey, I moved, make sure you send it here. We're going to verify the messages, read every message again before that gets shipped out because I don't want to go into the wrong person or anything. On the card Kickstarter, I don't think I've ever sent out the which I need to do that. I don't think I ever sent out the survey, which we need to do. There was nothing to ask a question on. It was just your address, right? Because there was no I think on the comic when you had to pick your shirt size and all that. But so I'll probably be doing that here maybe tomorrow night. I'll send out the surveys to the trading card one since we're getting closer. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting time. October, November, December. People are gonna get the blind bags. You're going to get their Kickstarter cards. You're gonna get the Kickstarter comics. The shirts are coming out.
Trade paperbacks
here.
Trade paperbacks
coming out in December.
What?
So we got a lot of things hitting.
I would love maybe at the beginning of the year to do a special where we go through where we all read the trade paperback and we go through it with you and do like a cool like like a director's cut of us going through it and talking about it.
There's some Easter eggs and stuff in there that no one knows about that I hid in there in case I ever do something like that one day, so I'll have something to talk about. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. It's supposed to be coming out in December and in January to like bookstores, so comic stores get it first. I haven't done the proofs on it yet, so it hasn't went to print yet, as far as I know. Because I don't know what all we're going to add to it, like how many covers at the end. I wanted to whatever we can squeeze in it. I'd like to put in there.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm sure this is the first of many trade. A lot of people has asked for omnibuses and when's the next trade going to come out, things like that. So
a cover compendium would be very cool.
I would love to have a thing with all the covers. You really could do almost a trade paperback with all the covers because there's over.
Oh yeah.
I want to say, well, if you include the Kickstarter, not Kickstarter, the blind bag covers, then we're at 300 something covers for both series. That's not even including the Kickstarter stuff. So I'd like to do that because I think people would like to see those. I also discussed the other day about doing a first printing of Monsters as a magazine edition. I thought that would be kind of neat, like the old retro horror magazines.
Yeah.
King Spot's up for it. So the only trick to it would be your page layout, right? It's made. I did it all, 11 by 17. Magazine pages are wider, so I'll have to see if that's possible without having to, change too much. If we can just maybe zoom in on the panels a little bit or something. So I would need a template to look at to see if that's possible. But I think it would be really cool, and I could do some old retro homage covers to that. That would look really cool to put out in a magazine format. Then you can get it graded. You could easily buy bag and board. I don't want it to be where it's something they go, oh, I don't know what I can put with this.
Yeah.
So I thought magazine would be the best size.
Joe G says, showcase the covers like the back of an old school action figure card, but in poster format. Well, I will say this, Joe G, for the blind bags, there will be a showcase of the covers on the back of the comic. So for everybody that's saying, hey, is there a place where we'll be able to see all the covers and how hard they are to get each one of them? There will be that in the comics, so you can kind of use it as a checklist to see. All right, these are the ones I want. These are the ones that are very rare. These are the ones that are more common. That type of thing, and it's excellent. So you guys will like that.
And I'll make a post soon, maybe next week, about the odds of everything. Because I wanted to make an official post so people can go back and check, and then we're going to have that online somewhere. But I think I've talked about on the show before, like a foil is a 1 in
700.
Did I say no, 1 in 84 or something like that. The 1 in 700s are the really rare, right? At the bottom. And then the 1 in 36 is your normal base cover. And then I want to say it's it's a 1 in 144, I think, is the foil, because it's actually to get a particular foil, it's a 1 in 14 to pull a foil. So, but there's 30 foils. So, we'll post that soon so people can all look at it and see, what the odds are to pull something, so they can, in case they want to look at that data. So, it's again, we're only about 18 days away, something like that. So not too bad, and I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, we deal with it, move forwards. A lot of people in the chat tonight have been saying they're just excited to get, what they can get, which is a big deal. People are just excited to get the product, and that's what we're all looking forward to. So,
yeah, dude, cannot wait to crack these open. This is gonna be so fun. I think we've been talking about it for so long. I'm just jazzed.
I feel like it was Christmas, and I told people they can't open the Christmas presents for another week, and I was the bad guy in it. But it's hey, I'm very confident in the product. The covers, I made sure I put every good cover in there. I didn't put a bad one. And then the printing process, I'm really over the moon with how the foils look. You could testify to that by this week if you go out and see the new
7.
This cover, but it's the version. It looks amazing. This one, this actually got a lot of people's pick of the week cover that I saw. They love this cover, which I do too. But the flip foil that's on the back, that one, that's the flip, looks amazing. I love the cardstock covers too. They look really good. There's that. I hadn't even pulled that one from my comp copies yet, man. I hadn't got down to the box that far, but that one's in there too. And there's a cool metal with the werewolf. It's my first sideways cover that I actually did. I know that there was an store exclusive of the Wizard of Oz sideways, but that's my first sideways that I've done. Yeah. So these are cool. And these on the back, if you see these, this was a Keen Spot store exclusive. I don't know if they have any left, man. They were going fast.
I did not get one. John showed them today. Look at these.
It's hitting on they're hitting on the aftermarket. I love that cover. I couldn't use it in the regular, so we put it over there. And then these 3 are for the trading card Kickstarter.
Yep.
These 3. This one was if you got the complete set. So only 66 of these were made. This was if you spent $600 or more. And this one is if you spent $1,800 or more. And it's a virgin. So those were only through the Kickstarter. We have some in, but some of those were messed up too. And that's ones that are coming in with the new shipment. So we'll have all those ready. So I can't wait, man. We got a lot of really cool things, a lot of cool covers. You're going to be really seeing too much of my stuff in the next couple of months. It's just all over the place.
And then you take a little bit of a break. You give people a little bit of a break and give time to collect the blind bag covers. You know, your fans to give them some time to, you know, search out all the blind bag covers, which is really good. And the second volume of Monsters is getting ready to hit, which is a big deal.
Yep. And then we also have Magic the Gathering, the Man-Wolf figure. It's coming out just in I think it's the 1st of October. And then the Spawn figure, which here's one of them. This is the non-blue one. This is the other one, but still has my comic book in it. This is coming out here. You'll be able to get them at I asked Todd's guys, and they said Target, Walmart, and GameStop. Cool. So check those. It's got that little red thing on it. The other one, I'm in the process of opening. He's trying to get out. He's trying to break free, but he's not there yet. But this one, it's an awesome figure too. This one looks like the Spawn 77 from the one I'm doing. And and then some news just happened yesterday, I want to say. Magic the Gathering had like a con or conference or something and released.
Magic Con Atlanta.
Yeah, they released that there is a Star Trek set coming out next November in the 2026 and another Marvel set. I'll just leave it at that. That's really interesting though.
It is. It's very interesting. So
hey, I can't wait for this.
Listen, Mark, you thought drama was going to be bad. It wasn't as bad as you thought, but
Not
now
bad,
you have been baptized by the comic book drama alert segment, and we got to bring in Diamond Dave in a second here, but I got to give J. Scott Campbell a little bit of love for the troll that he pulled on everybody. So of course that he has his the Kickstarter version of I'm spacing on the name. Tell me the name.
Danger Girl?
Danger Girl, thank you.
Yep,
he's got the Kickstarter version of Danger Girl coming out, and he put out a video explaining everything about it, and people, I guess, were complaining something about something. So instead of using their real names, he used names of characters from his nostalgia.
Yeah.
And you can see them all. And I thought this was great. And he kind of put it out there that he did it, which was kind of funny. So shout out for J. Scott Campbell for pulling a nice little deep troll that only the people that complained about it got trolled about. So that's my favorite part.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So shout out to J. Scott Campbell on that one. That being said, let's get out of drama alert.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
Everybody's favorite, Mr. David Lee Roth right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So what do we got coming up the next couple of weeks, you guys? We're getting ready for New York Comic Con. Some of you guys are going to be going to LA Comic Con tomorrow for the last day of the con. Congratulations to everybody that has went to LA Comic Con this weekend. Hopefully you got some really good stuff. Stop by and say hello to Adam over at Sveta Shabina Good Girl Art, who I forget the booth number that it is, but you guys can find it. It'll be the one
It's
that
like
everybody
345, I think.
345. Okay. And we're gonna end this on a couple pickups. At least, do you guys get any pickups? Any pickups? Clutch or John? Anything?
I mean, I showed my Svetas off already. So
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So I only got this. So I want to say it again, that I want to give a shout out to the one and only Ben Steiniger. This is the very first House of Stein variant that he did. These are only available through Friday, this upcoming Friday. before the show next week. And so if you want one of these, go to House of Stein Shopify. There, whatever he doesn't sell, he's destroying. So there was only 207 of these available for to be bought. He only printed 300. He gave 30 of them to the artist, and he stamped them AP, which was really cool. So there was only 270 available, and any that he doesn't sell from that are going to be destroyed. So go pick this up if you guys want. If you guys are fans of House of Stein, you want to show Ben Steiniger some love through all his years of, putting out great content. Go to his House of Stein Shopify. If you're a fan of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, very, very good cover. And I want to show some love, of course, to Ben Stein. He's a good dude, and we love him over here at Beyond Wednesdays. That being said, Tuesday night we will be replaying the Bruce Ogilvie Alliance Entertainment interview, the interview that stalled an $80 million deal and eventually caused it not to happen. And I would usually say, man, that pisses me off that happened, but I'm sure they're really happy that it happened at this point. So you're welcome, Alliance Entertainment. Wednesday night, we will be hanging out here for another special pre-sale drop. Make sure you guys show up because the Sveta Shabina New York Comic Con and who knows what else. So that'll be this upcoming Wednesday. And then Saturday will be the final Modern Comic Mayhem before New York Comic Con. Come hang out with us at New York Comic Con. Make sure if you're a store that wants to take part in the October 14th midnight reveal and blind bag opening, reach out to us. You got an extra week to do it now, you guys. I want to shout out to Space Cadet Comics, Most Wanted Comics, Jesse James Comics, Haven for Heroes Comics, and one more store in the Philippines that I'm spacing on the name. Thank you to all you guys for, jumping in early on that. I hope you guys are able to move it to the 14th/15th if you can. We're looking forward to doing that with you guys. Get a hold of us on IG or email Beyond Wednesdays YTC, as in YouTube channel, Beyond Wednesdays YTC @gmail.com, and let us know if you guys want to still partake in that, or if you're just now you have the opportunity to be in it. And that being said, we love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Shout out to MJ Comics for that $4.99 super chat. You're the best, brother. Much love. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.